watching the shovel wine from PreciousJuggalos. I'm down with nothing and everything, oh well he paints. He's the one of those bingo drinkers, and I love traumatic jugger floor. Neurotic to the paintbrush, no doubt about it. Sometimes they give him something creeps his chat on YouTube. He's always getting. Sometimes I'm not.
Hey, hello everybody. Welcome in. Welcome to the dungeon. It's feeling rather dungeony today. My name is Shovel of PreciousJuggalos, and yeah, I'm glad we're here. We're live. We're definitely live, and I'm glad we are. Yeah. Do you ever have one of those days where you just like, and we're not talking about, it's not a Limp Bizkit day. It's not one of those days, but one of those days where, well, really one of those weekends, a holiday weekend where, you know, you have time off and you know, you have the ability to do a lot of really cool things. And so you plan on doing all the cool things, and then the day comes, or the weekend rather, and then you just screw it up. In the middle of that right now. It's a Bone Thugs day. Yeah. Actually, it's a pretty big day, Swills. It's a Clockwork E iced tea day. For everybody up in your neck of the woods, lucky duckies. We don't get that over here. Right, Swill? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's just... Actually, you know what? We'll just look at my desk. You know, look at my desk right now. This tells the tale. This is what my day, my weekend, my brain, my life right now. Or Cottonmouth Kings. Swill, I said it in your stream last night, and I still stand by it. I miss OG Cottonmouth Kings. It's cool that they're still doing stuff, but it just ain't the same. You know? Still be cool though. I'm jealous of you and Zach going to that. Yeah, I did have some Popeyes with my wife today. Don't know if that was such a good idea. Maybe it was, maybe not, you know. I don't know. Anyway, I did get around to finally doing something that I needed to do. Hey, Shayna, good to see you. And Kendra, and Swill, and Kitten Moon, and JR is here, and Ronnie is here. And I'm probably missing somebody. Bent Raymer is here. Also, if you're on Twitch, no, this is not actually a DayZ stream. That may or may not happen later. But now is an art stream. Do you guys want to see the big thing I did today? I already posted a little short video for it. But let's just go check the map cam for a second, real fast, okay? It's not quite a map update, but it's map adjacent. We'll have to listen to the theme, and then I'll show you something. Not a map update, but look at that! Right next to the map, right there. Right there. Wow, the angles are weird when you're in a different camera. Right there is my fun fan art from Crystal Skelly. It is mounted to the wall. In fact, I even screwed it through the frame into the wall. It ain't going nowhere. So that's cool. I'm glad I finally at least got myself out of the house long enough to go to IKEA and get a frame. But yeah, I know Crystal is going to be super stoked that that's up on the wall. And I'm super stoked to have it. How cool is that, man? I'm getting fan art. That's so wild. It's such a cool thing. All right, let me adjust this camera. back to map mode. And now we'll come back to face. Whoever said I like you, Swill? That's a rumor. That's a rumor that we need to crush right away. That's a rumor. Hey, Maya, guess what?
Send them to the slaughterhouse!
There it goes. Hurrah! Ah! Bracelets are very cool. Super cool. Where I was just somewhere yesterday. Where was I? And somebody showed me some bead bracelets that somebody had made for them. Oh my God. It was Thursday. It was Thanksgiving. Dude, this week. This week. Yes, you could make money on that. Absolutely, Shayna. 1000%. All right, let's get... So here's another thing I need to do. This is a real thing, okay? So yes, there is a Popeyes cup on the desk. It's empty. It's down to the ice. See, it's an empty one. But that's kind of indicative of this whole situation here. There is just trash and crap and stuff that shouldn't be here that is here. This is something I need to work on for a friend of mine that I had to move when I was putting up the picture. Oh my God, and I can't put it back because I put more crap in its place. I'm going to put it right there for now. That's not supposed to be on camera. We got a Mary. I really need to paint that Mary at some point. Oh, but wait. What flavor of Faygo am I drinking today? Anybody got a guess today? It's a Saturday. It's relatively early in the day. Relatively. Red Pop, cotton candy? Nope. Think in the realm of caffeinated beverages. Dreaming? Nope. Ben, I actually almost grabbed one that you've been guessing several times recently. It turns out I do actually have some moon mist in my kitchen. Or not kitchen, my fridge. Gee, God. Am I okay? Something wrong with me? What am I drinking? Well, it's a Faygo Cola. How about that? Nobody got that guess. Ooh, Dr. Faygo. That was actually a good guess. I could have. Those are carbonated. Holy crap. Oh, my grip strength. I'm so weak. I've grown weak with age. Oh, my aged hands. There we go. Got it. Interesting. Cola? Cola's interesting? You know what is interesting? This mug is interesting. It's a Precious Juggalos mug. Look at that thing. And if I didn't have ice cubes in this, I could be lying to you and say it's coffee. You wouldn't know. You wouldn't know any different. It would fool Swill anyway. Swill wouldn't know any different. Faygo Cola. I haven't had that in a while. Okay. Let's do clean the desk with shovel a little bit. Is everybody okay with that? We're just going to clean the desk. I feel like I kind of need a little bit of a reset. We're going to do desk cleaning and chill with shovel of Precious Juggalos. It's not quite as cool as building a chair, but it's chair building adjacent for sure. I decided this patch, by the way, this patch is for sale in my shop. Look at that. Have you ever seen a cooler metal Precious Juggalos logo in your life? Probably not. It's the only one. I think I'm going to put this patch on my black insulated hoodie. The black on black will be pretty cool. Pretty dang cool. So that's been decided. That was a decision. All right, so let me put this here. That's where that goes. Put all that over there. Yeah, go check the shop out. Go check the shop out. There is a 17% off sale. Hey, Glenn Dodge. Glenn Dodge. Good to see you. Black on black. I want my shovel back. Ooh, Christmas came early. Christmas came early at the sweet little house. All right, so here is our box of crappy paint. Let's go put these, I don't know if I had these in any kind of an order. Does it matter? Does it matter? I don't know, this is my... Whoa, Glenn. Ah! Glenn, don't make it weird. Did you just call me Big Daddy? My wife sells on Mercari. I don't know anything about it other than my wife sells on Mercari. Fun fact. Allow me to just butt into your conversation. My wife sells on Mercari. All right. So those are put away. That's good. Let's see. Was it a secret? Was it a secret? Let's take another Faygo break because, well, I'm thirsty and this mug is just calling my name. Look at, have we looked at the mug? I can't tilt it too much. Look at that. Look at that mug. Look at the size of it. Oh, Ronnie. That's a hot link right there. That's my wife's link. She has a shop as well. My wife makes, she makes jackets out of old quilts. She also, customizes jean jackets with old quilt pieces. And she turns cool old licensed vintage sheets into, like, loungewear shirts, you know, like Hawaiian shirts or bowling shirts, like that kind of aesthetic. Super cool. So, like, if you're a big fan of Masters of the Universe or He-Man, if you don't know the actual name, yeah, she's got a shirt for that. Or, like, Strawberry Shortcake or G.I. Joe, Star Wars, all kinds of cool things. What's up, Los? Los, we're having a, I don't know what we're doing.
Great job.
Thank you. Good to see you, Seagulls.
Woo, woo.
And my man, Los. Los, we're having a bit of a desk cleanup before I continue on here. Los, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about when I say this. Sometimes the desk shows the chaos of your mind, and if you clean your desk, it kind of tidies up your mind as well, and then it's easier to proceed forward. Or at least that's what the books say. Oh, Hawaiian shirts? You're trying to find some of those, Kitten Moon? Man, it used to be back in the day before thrift shopping was cool. Boy, I found some cool things on toys. Ben, you got in my head there. I used to find some super cool Hawaiian shirts and bowling shirts at thrift stores. But now thrift stores are just a wasteland of resellers. My wife resells as well, so don't tell her I said that. What about toys? What about toys? I love toys. Is that what we're talking about? Or I need to tidy up my toys? You want a toy tidying stream? I could stream or tidy my toys. Good question, Seagulls. Cola. Straight up cola. Very simple. Very, very, very basic. Caffeinated, which apparently I can use. My brain ain't right. So yeah, we're drinking Faygo Cola today. Delicious cola.
Faygo back. Faygo back.
Ah! Oh! Hiccup hurt. Okay. So, I did do this off camera. I did a little bit more work on the Juggalo zombie gnome. He is half juggaloed. Yeah, it does that sometimes, Ben. It's frustrating. Oh yeah, that's right. Sweet little Let. She customizes hoodies as well. Yeah, she repurposes hoodies with leftover pieces from quilts or leftover pieces from sheets or blankets or whatever. Yeah, she's got some cool stuff in there for sure. 1,000%. She surprises me more and more with the stuff that she makes. She's kind of an amazing woman. I kind of got really lucky. And Shayna, I'm with you.
Very nice.
Hit the like button on the stream, please. It's just a quick little thing. You just gotta pop a little up, thumbs up, and everybody's happy, especially me, and that's most important. Yes, the Juggalo zombie gnome is obviously very gnomey. He's gotten to be more zombie. You can tell from his eyes that something ain't right with that guy. It still needs some more detail paint that we'll get to. The next phase is going to be the Juggalo thing. We've already whitened his face. Now we need to do the black portion of the face paint. Then comes the grisly details, the horror details, and then old boy's going to be all done. But he's coming along pretty well. I'm pretty pleased with the way this is looking. I don't know about you guys. Hey, Kitten Moon, but still just looking. I appreciate that you're looking. And I will say, the price point on the things that she's selling, she takes a lot of time stitching all that stuff together with, let me tell you, PreciousJuggalos bought her a pretty nice, not sewing machine, a serger or something. I don't know. So shout out to PreciousJuggalos. They're a pretty cool brand. They were able to buy my wife a pretty cool machine so she could get her own business off the ground. So it just keeps going in a circle. The circle of love. Anyway. Oh, another update on this. So you remember how stuff kept coming out on the desk? Yeah, I realized there's a bunch of wasp nests up inside this thing. It's terrible. It's real bad, and I keep getting more of that out. The carnival very much so provides. Well, it's not just the machine, the sheets and stuff. Some of them she spends up on, because they're, she wants the cool ones, and some of them she has to buy from resellers, and so she has. Anyway, yada yada yada. The value is there. I can tell you, for a fact, the value is very much there. She doesn't have all of her shirts in the shop. She needs to find a good place where we actually talked about that at Popeyes today. We had some business conversations. So hopefully she's going to go to a friendly arcade that we know pretty well with our girls, our daughters, and take a bunch of pictures of her shirts and get those listed in the shop soon. So there's going to be a lot more. Yeah. Doc's here. What was the oh my goodness, Doc? What was the oh my goodness? A tube of glue. Yeah, there you go. Bracelets and shirts. 100%. Okay, so we obviously have the Juggalo zombie gnome to work on. We also have this Mary to work on. I still need to finish this guy that's been on my desk forever and a day. It's very cool. Oh, well, there we go. The carnival also provides that, Doc. Actually, my wife and my middle daughter are out of the house right now at a event. My middle daughter is selling cookies and crap because she has God, I always do that, don't I? She has a little bakery business of her own. So she's selling baked goods at an event today. And my oldest daughter is having a Friendsgiving which is weird. But, so she's out of the house. It's just me and my youngest. My little baby daughter and me in the house. And she's playing Minecraft. And I'm doing this. All right. So, we put the paints away. The brushes are still kind of a mess, but that is what it is. I did get something in the mail yesterday. Would you all like to look at that? Would you like to take a look? I need to make a button that's just a mail call button. You know what I mean?
Can I offer you a nice egg in this trying time?
Mail call. I need to make a mail call button. Anyway, I got a box. I was getting ready to go to bed last night. And I was doing the dad thing. I went to go check the doors, make sure the house was secure. And I went to check the front door and I noticed, hey, there's a package on the porch. That's weird. How long has that been there? Oh, and it's raining. And my postal worker decided not to put it all the way on the porch. He put it where it was exposed on the steps. So it was wet, very wet. Yeah, Blue's Clues. So I got a box, but it's kind of a mess. So I'm just going to pull the stuff out of the box, and we're just going to take a look at it, okay? I haven't even looked at this stuff yet. We're going to do this together. So we got this here. Let's take a look at this. I don't know what it is.
Great job.
Oh, look at that. Okay. Oh. You've got a little angel with a flashlight. Got a little angel with a flashlight there. We're going to have to use enamel paints on this because this is a very high glaze, high gloss item. But that's okay. We can do that. That'll be interesting though. I usually when it comes to the enamel stuff, it's just doing black. But because this isn't an all white item like the all white cherubs and cats that I've done, I feel like I'm going to have to paint white first, and then I'll have to let that cure, and then do black over the white. So this might actually take a couple of weeks, but, that's a cute little guy. Look at that little Christmas ornament. It almost looks like he does something. This feels squishy. Am I supposed to do something here? What do you do? Wait, that's not right. Angel with watering can, Xmas musical HO. Ho? Obviously not an angel with a watering can. Angel with a flashlight. But yeah, I think it's supposed to be musical. I wonder how that works. I think the batteries are probably replaceable. I don't know. I feel like something needs to come loose. I don't know. We'll mess with that later, but that's an item. That's an item that we can work on at some point. Add it to the pile of stuff we can work on at some point. Let's see. There's another box in this box. Angel with flashlight. Yep, there it is. That was not in the box. That was in the toilet yesterday several times. This one says Angel with flashlight, Xmas musical HO. What do you think the HO means? HO. I don't know what that would be. Oh! Oh!
This is the fun part of this whole technique. We wash our brushes with odorless thinner, shake them off.
This is a potty stream.
And just beat the devil out of them.
Hey, Crystal Bird, what's up? Good to see you.
Woo woo!
So this is not an angel with the... But you know what this is? If anybody knows old lore of Precious Juggalos, it was this form that was our first butthole. This is the first butthole we ever painted, but this obviously is a Christmas ornament. And obviously it is high gloss, so we'll have to paint enamel on that as well. Still seems like this is supposed to do something. Or something. I don't know. I don't know how these are supposed to work. But that's another one to work on. Oh, we got another thing in the box here. What we're doing, by the way, for those just joining us, somebody reached out to me recently, and they asked me if it would be okay if they just sent me some stuff that they had accumulated and they just didn't want, and they just wanted to send it to me. So they sent me a box of crap. Oh my gosh. I'll have to clean that up. Look at all the faces on there. Oh my god, that's Dark Lotus. Oh, you got a Bob Ross energy drink. That's awesome. Did it taste like beard or did it taste like afro? Yeah, I think this will be Dark Lotus. That'll be a cool. And this we can just paint with acrylics. This will be easy. Well, I say easy. And it comes with a stand. That's weird. Christmas ornament with a stand. All right, that's something we can work on. That is definitely something we can work on. Put the bubble wrap over there. Throw the box over there. All right, one more thing in the box. And this is something I've never seen before. So this is a Precious Moments item that I've never worked on before. This could be interesting. Looks like his name is Josh, and he's jumping for fun and friendship. I don't know what that, or maybe this is Josh. Is that Josh? Special Star Series mark on foot of each doll, my precious pal. My precious. How do you free this guy from his prison? How do you get him out of here? Get him out! Doc, it's knife time. Doc, what did you do with my knife? Nanya! Hey, buddy, did you see the shorts I made? Oh, I found it. Good to see you. Good to see you, Nanya.
Woo woo!
Okay, that's okay. How does this? I think it's glued. It is a Chaos Saturday stream, indeed. Okay, here's some tape and a flap. Okay, here we go. Oh, here we go. So yeah, there's a short on YouTube, Nunya, but there's an even better video on Instagram and Facebook that I think Crystal would like to see. Oh, here we go. We got it. Josh is free. We got him. Josh is free. Okay. Kind of excited about Josh. I might do this. I might just skip everything else. Skip the gnome. Screw the next guy. Let's just work on Josh. I'm excited about Josh. Ah, there we go. Dude, she's going to be stoked. Hey, Nunya, actually, Nunya, watch. Okay? We're going to do this live. We're going to do it live. Nunya, look at that. You recognize that as a permanent part of my set? Look at that. That's my fun fan art from Crystal Skelly. Look at that. It's all up in there. I took down a beer sign for that. I took down a beer sign because that's how much I love Crystal Skelly. My old style beer sign that was gifted to me by my best friend that killed himself. I took it down and replaced it with fun fan art from Crystal Skull. How about that, huh? It's pretty amazing. And actually, Clownvis is right down below there. Look at that. We got Clownvis right next to Crystal. That's what I'm talking about. Let me fix that. And we'll come back over here. Back to Josh. But yeah, I thought she might be happy to know. Okay, Josh. Tell me your secrets, Josh. How do you come out of the box? How do you come out of the box? You are enslaved by corporate America, by corporate greed in your box. All right, so here's the plan, gang. We're going to paint Josh, and we're going to put him right back in the box like nothing ever happened. That's the plan. Yeah, it is a little Children of the Cornish. I will say, it doesn't really show on camera, but there is this weird strap holding his hair down. Makes him kind of look like, was it Lloyd from Dumb and Dumber? Let's see if we can get that off. Oh yeah, that comes off. Oh, sort of. Okay. And it's off. All right. Little Joshy with his terrible haircut. So what I'm thinking about Froggy, I'm thinking about...
The doctor should know the difference between dysentery and basic diarrhea.
A good doctor should know the difference.
Oh, hi, we're back.
Oh, hi. We're back. And that killed you, Doc? That killed you? The frog is stuffed. It is a stuffed frog. But what I'm thinking to do with the frog is maybe cut out some felt and stitch some felt on. We've never done that. We've never done a plush. But I've had it in mind for a while. Dr. Stephen Brule? Yes, of course I knew that. It's called Check It Out. And I have the complete series. Did you know, Juggalo Scrubby. Maybe if you're lucky, you can find an episode, there was only one of them, for something called Bag Boy, starring Dr. Stephen Brule. It's pretty amazing. You might want to look it up. Bag Boy. He plays a bag boy at a grocery store. It is crazy. It is crazy. Yeah, there we go. 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 Okay, so the frog is actually stitched into the thing. We really... Oh, hey. And we're back. The frog was actually stitched into the box. But to really properly juggify him, he's got to come out, you know? He's got to come out. No, it was separate from Check It Out. So in the Tim and Eric universe, the kind of the way it went was Dr. Stephen Brule wanted to do his own TV series. So he did a pilot episode for a show called Bag Boy. Yeah, yes. Yes, it's John C. Reilly. Yeah. Although John C. Reilly insists that it's not him, which makes it funny. Funnier. But we all know it is. We all know it is. All right, I'm going to put the box back in the box so I don't damage the box. We're going to paint Josh. Maybe I'll collab with my wife. Maybe my wife will help with the frog. I'm kind of full.
Can I offer you a nice egg in this trying time?
I don't know if I want an egg. I'll tell you what I do want, though. There you go. It's very true, Nunya. I've got a pretty great wife. Okay, let's put the frog somewhere safe. All right. Josh, it's you and me, bro. It's you and me. And your wretched hair. She did. Yeah, she did. She brought the art to me. Live. Look at that forehead, bro. Look at that forehead. Holy crap. Look at how much forehead this guy has. Do I got to paint all the way up there? Do I paint to the hairline? Oh my God. Oh man. And will it ever go back? Okay. I see now why they had his hair strapped down. What an interesting haircut. Interesting haircut. I definitely knew a couple of Joshes back in 2nd grade with that haircut. Holy cow, he's got ears, guys. He's got ears. He does have ears. Okay, all right. How are we going to do this without wrecking his hair? I don't want to wreck his hair. Tell you what. Josh is getting the best paint I've got. He's going to get the best paint I've got, so hopefully we can do it in one coat. Hopefully one coat will take care of it. Oh, speaking of boo-boos, that's another box I brought. That's another box I brought downstairs. So this right here in my hands, this represents the last 6 Labubu's I am ever going to paint in my life. Okay? Just FYI, this is the last Boo-Boos I'm ever going to paint. So, if you have been wanting a Precious Juggalos Labubu, this is it. I'm not doing anymore. I'm over it. I'm done. Retired from Boo-Boo painting. So, just FYI. Keep an eye out for that. Obviously, I'll be posting about it. But once those are posted, that's it. Done. Would I paint a porcelain doll? Yep. Yes, I would. Seems like I have before. I think so. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Ugh. Nunya, you want to start painting Labubus? I don't know if you do, bro. Oh, Crystal Bird, yeah, you're right. Actually, again, for the 8th time in this stream, my wife is about to come up in this conversation. So my wife has done refurbishing, I guess you could say, of My Little Ponies, vintage My Little Ponies. And because, you know, their manes and tails get all jacked up. And she has made them look like brand new. So yeah, if Josh has any problems, that's another task I could ask of my lovely wife. Can you please make Josh's hair look right? Why end the boo-boos? Well, Ben, I'm just tired of them. I feel like the market is ebbing. The market's going down. So yeah, I don't think, A, as an artist, I'm tired of doing them. B, I don't think the market is going to be as strong in the next 6 months. So I'm going to get it and get out. Yeah, exactly. Yep. I'm trying to John Cena my way out of this situation. And I figure, because I did see it kind of slow down on the last ones I did. I figure if this time around I do actually articulate, I'm never doing these again. It might help push people to purchase that are like thinking, I'll get him on the next one. Nah, this is it, bro. I am done skis. I never got a secret one either. Bunch of crap with the secret boo-boo. Secret boo-boo is a lie. Perpetuated by the man. What I do need to do, though, is I've had quite a few people asking me about more Fallout stuff. It's so weird. It's so weird how this stuff ebbs and flows. You know what I mean? The demand for Fallout... Oh, that's still wet. That's what she said.
That's what she said.
Okay, we're not putting paint in there. We're not going to put paint in there. Let's just put that one aside. We'll use that one. But yeah, the Fallout stuff, I'll paint something Fallout. Everybody gets excited about that one thing. They beg for other Fallout stuff, then I make other Fallout stuff, and it's like, whatever. But I'll probably just get more Funko Pops. Funko Pops are easy to find, easy to paint, you know. Josh is gonna look Greek. You mean great? Outer Worlds 2. What game is that? Color me ignorant. That sounds familiar. Outer Worlds 2. You just woke up, man. Really? Really? How much did it go for, Ben? Ugh. Nunya, if I had staff that could manage that for me, I would do stuff like that. As a guy doing all of this alone, it's too much to manage. I've learned, Ben. Yeah, I could have, well, I guess I only sold mine for 50. Never mind. Whatever. But yeah, $20 just as a collector, that would have been great for the ghoul. Josh, bud, you got to get your hair out of here, bro. Got to get your hair out of here, guy. Okay, there we go. I want to do this pretty quick. I don't want to hold this hair up for too long. I don't want to end up kinking the hair. I don't want it to end up kinky. Definitely don't want it to be kinky. Oh, Kitten Moon is Little Munchkin. Okay, I wondered. Kitten Moon, weren't you a dog thing before? Weren't you like a Pug Lover 5000 or something before? How long am I streaming today? I don't know. Until I just don't want to. Swill is pissax. I don't know what that means. What's wrong with kinky? There's nothing wrong with kinky hair. That's not what I'm saying. Yes, until the end of the stream, I will be streaming the stream.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. Till the end of the stream. Okay. I really just want to get this. Oh, gosh. Okay. Josh? What do I need you to... Did I say something? I don't know what I'm... Swill, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know where I'm at. What is this? Where are we? What day is this? What's my name? What are we doing? Who is this? Who is this child in my hands? I thought I was painting a gnome. Oh boy, look at that. Now that looks more like me. That looks more like me in the morning. That's what my hair looks like. What happens when we cross streams? Nothing good. Can't remember exactly what they said. Or did they? Maybe they didn't say anything at all. Talking about Ghostbusters, by the way. Yeah, Josh went to bed rough and woke up even rougher. This guy, Josh has a hangover with this haircut. Yeah, they did say don't cross the streams, and I do think one of the guys asked why. And then I can't remember. It seems like the answer was something like, "Oh, I don't know, just don't do it. It's bad." Something like that. I don't remember if they ever gave reasoning. So I keep forgetting, so I'm going to say this out loud. Maybe it'll help me remember. I will be doing an interview tonight of Kid Jewel with my friend DJ Snickers of Underground Wicked Radio. So that's going to be a thing. I think it's at 7 o'clock Eastern, I think. There's a flyer on my page, in my stories, and on my page. Oh, that's a good question. Good question. Snickers has been kind of weird about that stuff lately. I'm gonna guess at least YouTube. I think. Oh, there you go. Yeah, YouTube. Thank you, Ronnie. Thank you, Ronaldo. He's a good man and thorough. Yeah, I hope to be playing Daisy as well. The last couple of times I've co-hosted an interview with Snickers. We've run incredibly late. I'm going to try to avoid that this evening. Crap. Oh, Live Style Rewind? Yeah, she was in the stream this week at some point. Oh, if you cross the streams? Okay, we're getting there, Josh. We are getting there, buddy. We're getting there, pal. You know, I think, now that I think about it, my daughter might have fabric paint. Maybe we could just use some fabric paint on the frog. And just use black, you know? Not worry about the white. Maybe? Dang it, I need dry brush. Yeah, that is definitely a thing, Nunya. Definitely a challenge. Definitely a challenge. I appreciate you being here, though, dude. I do appreciate it. Paper towel, paper towel, paper towel. Where the heck? What the heck? Good grief. Swill, how many people are you subbed to? You tend to sub to anything. Oh, that, okay, that one's supposed to be there. Oh, it absolutely does, Nunya. It means a lot. Everybody that's here. The significance of you guys hanging out with me is not lost on me. Oh, you found Bag Boy? Nice. Dude. Oh, it's so Tim and Eric. It's so creepy and uncomfortable. And so weird. I could almost swear that the rest of the cast thinks it's real. No, I don't think it is too early to be sick of that, Ronnie. Josh has got his scarf on. Once I'm done painting him, maybe I can send him out to help. Maybe he could throw some snow for you. Maybe. Maybe. Farley.
Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
Ronnie's got a case of the Mondays on a Saturday. That would be real bad. Case of the Mondays on a Saturday. That's not what Saturdays are about, man. Bag Boy. Yeah. I mean, it ran on Adult Swim a few times. It's such a weird, it's a very meta thing within the Tim and Eric universe. But that's what I love about the Tim and Eric universe. It does go meta on itself. This paint is not meant for this surface at all. It is looking splotchy, and this legitimately is the best paint I have. Apparently I should have used my worst paint. Probably would have looked better on this thing. Ah, well. Ah, well. Live and learn. Needed to get into this paint anyway. Sitting for too long. This paint was a gift from our lovely friend Daffy. Shout out to Daffy. I think so too. I think Josh is going to turn out real nice. Real nice. I think we're going to have to do a watered down coat. We haven't done one of those in a long time. But to get a nice final smooth coat, I think we might have to go that route. We need a brush that has a nice clean edge. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. We're going to do a thin, wet coat. This should help us make all the brush strokes disappear. Oh, careful. We don't want it to run into his hair. That would be a problem. Definitely be a problem. Okay, that is really starting to make a difference. Oh, got a little in his eye. That'll be okay. It's nice and thin. It'll be easy to clean. Josh as the Crow would be cool, yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. Josh as corpse paint, I think, would be cool too. Just don't shoot Josh in the face, please. Especially after I'm done painting. We've got a little paint nub. Let's see if we can't get that off. There we go. Nice. Nice. Now it's smooth. There we go. There we go, Josh. Oh, we got hair in the paint. Hair in the paint. Oh, dear. Oh, no. Oh. Can we recover from this? I don't know. This might be it. It might be over. We might have to quit the entire thing. Precious Juggalos might end right here, right now. I think she'll be very pleased, Nunya. I think she'll be very pleased. There we go. Look at that guy. Look at that guy. Look at that hair. This is looking more and more like Lloyd from Dumb and Dumber. Is it Lloyd? Lloyd Christmas? I think Lloyd Christmas is Jim Carrey. What's the other guy's name? Harry? Yeah. I think Harry. Right?
Great job.
Your hands are freezing, Harry. Yep. What's Harry's last name? I don't remember his last name. I remember Lloyd Christmas. Was Harry ever given a last name? That's not a clean one.
Hey, that's good. You sure you ain't the smartest guy in the world?
Yeah.
Can. Did you? Oh. Yeah. I've been thinking about messaging you about that stuff, JR, but I, with the time of year, I didn't want to stress you out or anything. But yeah, sounds good, dude. Harry Dunn. That's it. Harry Dunn. None, you nailed it. That's right. As soon as I read that, yeah, Harry Dunn and Lloyd Christmas. That is right. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah. Oh. Google nailed it. Google nailed it. Harry Dunn. Way to go, Google. You could have taken the credit. You could have taken the credit. Yeah. Our heads are falling off. Yeah. I got robbed by a little old lady on a motorized cart. Oh, Dumb and Dumber was so good. So good, I saw it in the theater twice. No joke. I saw Dumb and Dumber in the theater 2 times. 2 times. And I still say that the cut that I saw in the theater is different from what's on the DVD. There is a very specific scene that I remember going a very different way. And I think they changed it for the DVD. And if anybody knows what I'm talking about, put it in the chat. I'll see if that's what I'm thinking. And you might just validate my brain after all these years. I was not such a big fan of Dumb and Dumber, or whatever. Well, I was not a fan of the prequel. The prequel was really stupid. The sequel that had, Jim Carrey and Jeff Bridges, or Bridges? No, Daniels. It just wasn't, the magic just wasn't quite there. It wasn't quite there. The first one was lightning in a bottle, There will never be another movie like Dumb and Dumber. I don't think there ever can be another movie like Dumb and Dumber. It was just in the right place at the right time with just the right jokes, just the right level of stupid. Yeah, that's not it. That's not it, Scrubby. That's not it. Do you guys, you know what? Because it's Saturday, we can talk about whatever we want. Do whatever we want. We'll let Josh dry a little bit. With his Harry Dunn hair. Okay. So, Crystal's coming. This might be terrible timing. In Dumb and Dumber, when in Lloyd's mind, he is first fantasizing about Sally Swanson. Yeah, Crystal is the C word. So at one point they're at the mansion. He gives her back her suitcase and she's so happy. And remember, this is the fantasy. It didn't actually happen. It's in Lloyd's head. That she gives him a big hug. He picks her up and spins her around and then lifts up her skirt to show her butt. In the movie theater, I swear there was not an extreme close-up, but I swear they did the slight lift, it pushed in, and then pulled back out to his goofy smile, and it lasted longer. And then he drops the skirt, spins her back around, and the fantasy continues. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Remember that? Do you remember that scene? I do. I will never forget it. Because I did see it twice in the theater. And it definitely stuck in my mind. The little, cheek reveal. But I think when they were cutting it for the DVD, I think with everything else in the movie, that went too far. So they took it away. Right? See, Ben? But on the DVD, I think it's a wide shot and it's very quick. It's just like, and then drop. In the theater, I swear, it was a couple of seconds, or maybe not full seconds, maybe a second. But it was a lot more butt. And in that time, if you remember, butts were a big thing. Hey, Crystal! Great timing.
Woo woo!
Butts were a big thing. But yeah, there was the TV show, the cop show. Remember that cop show where they were the first ones to like cuss during network TV and they showed butts and stuff? Remember that? All right, are we ready? We're gonna pretend like it's a map update, but it's a Crystal Skelly update. Are you ready, Crystal? This is for you. NYPD Blue, that's it, yeah. That's the one. Yeah, so showing butts was a big thing in the 90s for a minute. Well, not a notable thing. Okay, anyway, Crystal Skelly. Are you ready? Okay, so that's the map. I'm gonna turn my camera a little bit here. Look who's there. It's the Crystal Skelly fun fan art. Right up there, right next to my map. You got a prime spot. Super prime primo spot. I took one of my favorite things down off the wall to replace it with a new favorite thing. The Crystal Skelly fun fan art. You are a permanent part of my set. How about that, huh? That's pretty awesome. Pretty super awesome. And that's where it's going to stay until I build my shed. And then when I build my shed, I'll probably find a new spot. Because everything will find a new spot. I'm going to have to move everything. But it's going to get a great spot in the shed, too. Probably a better spot, more than likely. I just don't have much room down here. But yeah, thanks again, Crystal. And I'm very, very happy to have it up on my wall. It's super cool. Super cool. And you gave me a good reason to go out to IKEA today with my wife and have lunch. So thank you for that, Crystal. I appreciate that. You're the best. Absolute best. All right, let me put this back. Yeah, Juggalo Scrubby. Yep, that's what I'm talking about. In the DVD, it's just a slight reveal, just a little bit, and it's just like you can just kind of see, like, the underbutt, like the underbutt. In the theater, I swear you pretty much saw the entire crack. Pretty sure. Meatballs? Oh, that was a good movie too. I love Meatballs. Yeah, Crystal Skelly. All right, Josh should be dry. Way to go, Doc. Way to go, man. Way to go. Proud of you. You know what else? You know what else you could win at? Popping a thumbs up.
Very nice.
Thumbs up on the stream, please, and thank you. Unless you're on Kick or Twitch. And in that case, just, yeah, Scrubby, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's how it went down in the theater. You saw more than what's in the DVD. Pretty sure. Oh yeah, JR knows how to pop them thumbs, bruh. He pops it like it's hot. Pop it. How do we pop this bitch? I feel like some of his hair is going the wrong direction. What the heck? What is happening? Absolutely, man. Good job, Doc. Yeah, same. Same. I saw a lot of really good movies in the theater back in the day, back in the 90s. All right, Ronnie, I hope it's nothing terrible. Love you, Ronnie. Thanks for being here. Josh is getting a little trim here. Got some little scragglies I had to fix. That's looking better. That's looking more like Josh right out of the package. All right. Now that we got his hair back, I need to push it up again so I can. I think Josh is gonna get the Shaggy, and then I think the frog will try to do Violent J-ish, Violent Jacent, Violent J adjacent, Violent Jacent. I've said adjacent a lot today. A lot. Yeah, Josh, your hair's, it's okay. It's all right, I guess. Secret of the Ooze. Heck yeah, I saw that in the theater, actually. I saw all 3 of the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle live-action movies in the theater. The third one, Turtles in Time, I was a little old at that point, and it was a little bit awkward. Species. Oh man, Cable Guy. Cable Guy's such a great movie. I own Cable Guy. Oh yeah, Turtles in Time was awful. Horrible movie. Oh, Nunya. Yeah. I think I'm past my prime for that. I think if I would have worn a badge in a smaller town or city, just I don't know, a less urban area, I think I probably would have lasted longer. Yeah, I never watched Turtles in Time again after I saw it in the theater. It was very, very, very bad. Awful. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Get some black out. I mean, really, if you want to know the nuts and bolts of why because I did used to work in law enforcement, everybody. I used to work for the sheriff's department here in Kansas City. And yeah, the reason I quit after 5 years, every day, the people that I worked with, you know, the people that were getting arrested and having bad days, would just hate me, just right off the jump, without knowing me, without trying to understand me. Just because I was wearing the uniform, they would just hate me. And they would be very vocal in their hate. And sometimes very physical in their hate. And after a while, that gets old. That gets real old. And it begins to wear you down. And you kind of become the thing that you didn't want to be. I put on the badge because I wanted to be a good guy. I wanted to be. I used to work for the sheriff's department. I worked in the jail in Kansas City. But yeah, so I was called horrible things, accused of awful things, you know, mainly being called a racist all the time. Which I am not. I am definitely not a racist. I have gotten into physical altercations with Nazis because I am not a fan of racism. But yeah, anyway, people every day would accuse me of being racist just because of the job I had. And when it's people of a different race that are constantly saying that, at a point, and this may sound a little esoteric, at a point, because they are of a different race than me, it starts to become a thing. And I did not like that it was becoming a thing. Me seeing somebody of a different race in a negative light because they had assumed a negative light of me. And so I'm not saying I was racist, but I was beginning to start to like have bad ideations towards people that didn't deserve it. They didn't do anything to earn it just by being born. So I had to walk away from it because I did not want to go down that path. I didn't want to end up being angry and cruel and hateful and racist. So yeah, I had to walk away for my own good, for the good of my community. And I did. And you know, some people don't, and that's fine. Some people let the job transform them into things that they never intended to be. Some people are those things from the beginning. And some people are just so out of touch with their own feelings, with their own emotions, with their own psychology, that they just don't even know that it's a problem. And I am very much in touch with my emotions and thoughts and feelings. And yeah, I didn't appreciate that they were going a direction that I had fought against for so long. So I quit it. I went into the private sector for a while, working for a trucking company. And now I'm back working for the county again, but this time for the health department. Totally different from the sheriff's department. Totally different. In a lot of ways. I do miss the sheriff's department, though. The camaraderie, the direct link with the community. For good and for bad, you know. I had direct relationships and interactions with the community every day. And with the health department, even though I work for the community, most times I don't see anybody. Oh, Josh is starting to freak you out? Well, we love you too, Crystal. We're so glad that you're part of our lives. We're so glad that you choose kindness every day. You are one of the most kind people I know. And it helps me. The fact that you're kind helps me to see what kindness is and keep myself on the right path. So I appreciate you for that. Yeah, well, Precious Juggalos is a better fit for me, yeah. I wish this could be more of who I am. One of my worst things in my business being a project supervisor, I've had an employee fighting with her fiance over the phone, and I told her if she didn't stop, I was sending her home. And she, oh. Yeah, Juggalo Scrubby. So that, yeah. So that's kind of the situation, sort of, that I would have at the jail, you know? Somebody would be upset that I caught them breaking the rules. And you know, so that was always the thing with me, being just and fair. If I didn't care who you were, if you broke a rule that everyone knew as a rule, to keep everything fair, I would write everybody up. You know, I didn't care about your status. I didn't care if you were a red or green band or a white band, and some of you might know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I always tried to keep everything fair. And justice is all things being equal. Oh man, I was saying such nice things about you. But yeah, so instead of being accused of sexual harassment, which I guess that did actually happen a couple times as well, which was totally unfounded, and those accusations died rather quickly. But I would be accused of being racist and doing racist things, of, writing somebody up because of their race or whatever, and then I'd have to be like, I wrote 15 tickets today. He just happened to get one. And I wrote tickets for all kinds of different people today that look different ways, and he got one because he broke the rules, not because of the way he looks or the way he was born. That is a pretty cool looking. Look at that. I like the way that fits Josh's head. That is a good. I have not painted a Shaggy. That's like a Nike Shaggy. You know what I mean? That's like a Nike swoosh Shaggy. That's a good look. That's pretty sick. I like that a lot. I'm kind of proud of that. Yeah. Older Shaggy. Yeah, that's a good look. Hopefully I can replicate that on the other side. That's going to be the challenge now, to make the other side look the same. That is the challenge of this job. It's kind of like justice, making all things equal, but for paint. So see, I haven't changed at all. Trying to keep all things equal. What a weird way to relate that back. Yeah, I'm all about the freehand, man. Oh, nice. That's cool, Scrubby. That's very cool. Yeah, dude. 1000% I would love to see it. It's got a little running downhill. That would be a never, Doc. I don't think I could get my mouth down to my toes. I used to be able to bend like that. Definitely not a thing anymore. Man, I hate it when I drop something on the ground these days. I know you can't hear me, Crystal, but I love you too. I guess. Here. You can't hear me, but you can see that. That's for Crystal. You know what I mean? That's for Crystal. Boop, boop, boop. Wait, I'm pointing this way. For you. Okay. All right. All right and okay. Okay and all right. All right and okay. We gotta get the shaggy swoosh on here. Okay, how do I reach these gates? How? Okay. I think I know. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm just having a conversation with myself. Don't worry. I'm a professional. I do this all the time. Hold on. Let me get the paint off my finger. It'd be a tragedy to transfer that onto Josh's face right now. That would wreck everything we're doing. Get that off. Oh, wow. We've only been streaming an hour and a half. Why does it feel like it's been 3 hours? I mean, yeah, I'm sure it is possible. Do I know how to do it? Nope. Do I want to mess with that? Not at all. I do have blue dye. I bought some blue dye for, well, actually for Army Doc. It was for, when I had to, remake the suspenders for, Urkel. The Urkelo. Okay. It's the distance that I need to get right. It's all about the distance. Is that far enough? Yeah, that Steve Urkel that I did, that's a showcase piece. That one was a pretty epic piece. We used to use melatonin for our youngest daughter. She had some trouble sleeping. It did definitely work. I don't feel like that's far enough out. I feel like we're a little shy of the mark. I feel like that's better. Okay, we're off to the races. Here we go. Here we go. I think we're quite low enough. Megamind. Yeah, Army Doc got Urkel. Army Doc got the good old Steve Urkel. That's one of my last long form videos that I did too. spent a lot of time editing that video that nobody watched. Really glad I took all the time. That is why I don't do long-form videos anymore. It takes so much time to edit, so much time to script it out. Nunya, yes, I'm doing an interview with, I'm co-hosting with Underground Wicked Radio tonight. We're interviewing Kid Jewel, the rapper. He's part of Sinister Minded Music. Probably need to get off stream at some point. I need to do some research for that. I need to listen. I have listened to some Kid Jewel. I actually saw him perform live. Joplin, Missouri. He was one of the openers for Darby O'Trill. I believe that's at 7 o'clock. I know Ronnie dropped it earlier. JR, I don't know if you're looking for that. If you're not, I got it. If you are, just let me know. I don't remember. Oh, I think you need 500 to stream. I think. Okay, I got it. Underground. Oh, he has not. I don't think he's created a live stream. That's fine. We'll just. How do I? Am I just done? Share channel. We'll go down here. Oop. All right. So that is the link to Underground Wicked Radio on YouTube. Oh, that's weird. Uh-oh. How do I get out of that? Uh-oh. Oh, dear. Oh, no. What have I done? What have I done? How do I get that back? Oh, I wrecked my, uh-oh. Refresh. Oh, back. There we go. All right. Fixed it. Fixed it. Fixed it. Oh, but I don't want to leave this open. All right. So, yeah, that's the link to Underground Wicked Radio's channel. Like I said, I think it's at 7 o'clock. Let me actually look. Let me actually look. Let me see. I want to make sure I'm telling you the correct thing. Go. There we go. There's a flyer for it. 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. Yeah. 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern on YouTube. DJ Snickers, maybe DJ Stars. She hasn't been doing as much. Co-hosted by me. And we will be interviewing the one and only Kid Jewel of Sinister Minded Music. Booyah. Seen it. Yeah, I shared it. I'm glad Kid Jewel posted about it because honestly, I forgot. Had a lot going on. Had a lot rolling around in my little feeble brain. It's not sticking very well. Oh, I absolutely do care, Nunya. Absolutely. Yeah, man. Yeah. And I knew it would mean a lot to her, so I wanted to take care of it, and treat her art with as much dignity and care as I have love in my heart for Crystal Skelly. So I did. And I'm glad it makes her happy. That was the goal, to make Crystal happy. She makes me happy. No doubt about that. Ain't no doubt about that. She makes me happy. And her fun fan art makes me happy. Seeing her in streams makes me happy. Having her say hello makes me happy. Just knowing that she's out there makes me happy. She is a great lady. Okay. Are we doing it? I feel like we're doing it. I feel like this needs to go a little further back. Seems like we have a little less head on this side. That's... Probably should have phrased that differently. It's true, though. I feel like this whole head sculpt is skewed to one side. This paintbrush kind of stinks. Probably stop using it. This one. That's the one. I choose you, Pikachu. My black paint is starting to dry out in my little receptacle. That is making it more difficult to use. Yeah, did you... I used that in the short video. Used that song at the very end. I thought you would get a kick out of that. I know you quoted a lot, Nunya. I figured it'd be a perfect song. Well, I just screwed that up a little bit, but we'll fix it. It'll be alright. We'll fix it. It'll be fine. I feel like we need to come down a little lower. A little more. Okay, we are getting there. We are getting there. Pass Me By is a good one. I know I've talked about it before. My favorite is Ol' Evil Eye. Ol' Evil Eye. Such a great song. I think we're missing the mark on this one ever so slightly. I think I see where we're missing it. I think it's right here. But again, I think this head has more space on this side than it does this side. Yeah, the Mikey Clark really shines in Ol' Evil Eye. really shines in old Evil Eye. Oh, crud. I got some black in the hair, and it is spreading around. That's not good. That is not perfect, but it's pretty dang close. Pretty dang close. Okay. Let's move down to Josh's mouth. Trying. Okay. I feel like I'm getting into the nitty gritty of painting right now, so it's making me a little less talkative. Because I'm trying not to touch the wrong spots, so I don't spread black around that I don't want. Yeah, put some love in the chat for Crystal. You're always welcome, Nunya. Always welcome. Want to go all the way? Yeah. Let's go all the way. Let's go all the way. Let's go all the way. There we go. Okay. I have to be careful where I touch, though. Or, oh, I need a brush rest right there. Okay. We got it. We got it. We're going to do this together. It's going to work. It's going to be successful. We're all going to walk away from this going, oh man, I remember Josh. That was one of our best moments together. The time we worked on Josh. We're going to get there. We are going to get there. Just got to be careful. Very, very careful. Okay. We're getting there. Let's go a little bit further out. Right there. Right there. There we go. There we go. There we go. Look at that guy. It's really starting to come through. He's really starting to come through. Josh is starting to happen. Josh is starting to shine. Okay. All right, let's see here. We gotta get all things even here. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. There we go. I think that's even. This is going to be where I think one side of the face being shallower than the other might reveal itself a little bit, but that is out of my control. That is the way it was sculpted. Okay. I think this needs to come up a little bit on this cheek. Just like that. Okay, Nanya, you got it. Why does that look different? Why does that look different? Because it is different. Okay. Let's fix that. We need to incorporate that. Make it all one line. And now we need to do it on the other side. We need to go like this. How are we feeling about that? Little Josh. Let's see. Let me clean this. Clean that brush up, and then we need to get a little bit more white out. We need to fix a couple of problem spots here. Look at that brush. More white there. We want to use the same white we've been using. Okay. Now, spot over here. The hair pulled some black into the white. We don't want it. It. Then better. That's better.
Where are the turtles? Where are they?
Army Doc, I found them. Army Doc, I was at the dollar store today with my wife. And guess what I found? I found turtle bites. Look at that. I found them. I found them today. And that's all I could think of was...
I like turtles.
Yeah. That's all I could think of. It cracked me up anyway.
Hey, that's good. You sure you ain't the smartest guy in the world?
Yeah.
Yeah. Glad you brought that up. I would have totally forgotten that I found the turtles. Turns out they're at Dollar Tree. Okay. Feel like something...
well, you know, that's just like your opinion, man.
I feel like we're still... Something just isn't right. The weights are uneven between these two. Think this might get us there. That's not it. That's not it. Actually, now that you say that, Juggalo Scrubby, that is one thing I've not thought about. A lot of this paint that we're putting down right now is going to be covered by his hair. Not that I don't want it to be perfectly matched from side to side, but I could be putting a lot of effort into something that we're not going to be able to see anyway. So I need to keep that in mind. Not burn myself out over details that are unseen details. Unseen. But I need the paint to dry before we can see what it looks like with the hair in its natural position. We're going to give this a few minutes. We'll let Josh dry a little bit. Thank you, Nanya. Let's think about this guy. Let's think about... Ooh, careful. Careful, Josh. Let's not put your hair in the paint. Let's think about this guy. Should I run upstairs and see if she has fabric paint? Let me text my daughter. Let me text my daughter real quick. Oh, let's see here. There she is. Hopefully she'll answer me. She's about as bad as her mother when it comes to paying attention to her phone. All right. While we wait on that message. What is there to talk about? We've been going for just over 2 hours. You know what we could do? We could take a look at the shop right now. We could take a look at the shop. Let's see what we've got in the shop right now. All right. In my shop right now, let's refresh this because there's a sale going on right now. The obligatory holiday sale. That's a thing. Obligatory holiday sale. So if you wanted to go buy yourself a Boodalo right now, you would get one for 17% off. Here, we'll toss it in the cart here. Let's go look in our cart. All right. So, with the obligatory holiday sale, that's a $5.10 discount right now. So you could get yourself a Boodalo for just $25. That includes shipping, y'all. That includes shipping. And yeah, the sticker pack is only $5. Only $5. I'll pick 4 random stickers out of my pile of stickers, including this cool new metal sticker and this new metal sticker. They're nice and big. These two are big old 4-inch stickers. They are big dogs. Big dogs. Also, I need to paint some Marys. This Boogie Woogie Woo finally sold. This Lafufu just sold today. Oh, wait. No, that one hasn't sold. It's on sale, though. So, it was already marked down to $100, but with the sale going on right now, this would actually be 17% off, which would make it $83. And what makes this one special? Because this one is definitely special. This is the one, if you remember, that actually has some sculpting on it that I did not do for any of the others. There is a what am I trying to say? What's an arm that an octopus has? A tentacle. That's it. A glow-in-the-dark tentacle that's coming out from under the bed where Boogie Woogie Woo is. It's his tentacle. And it hasn't quite grabbed her yet. Not quite yet. It's just getting onto her shoulder, and he's about to rip her under that bed. This is a one of one. There are no others that look like that. But with the sale right now, it's only $83. You will never see another one like that again. I've got my shirts. All of my hand-painted stuff is on sale right now. The merchant things, not on sale. I can't afford to have that sale on my merch. But everything I hand-paint, like this little ornament right here, normally $40. It's 17% off right now. I can't do the math that easily. Let's see, it'd be that'd be like $6.50. No, it's got to be more than that. Let's just do it real fast. Oh, I don't want to order 2 of them. There's only 1 of them. Add it to the cart. $33.20. Oh, I wasn't too bad off with the math. I was actually pretty close. So yeah, it's a good sale. It's a good sale. It's a good time to grab some hand-painted crap. I've got a lot of Christmas stuff in here right now because of the season. Obviously, these 2 Fallout pieces are already gone, but Lucy is still here. Yeah, it would be cool to do an Uncle Jeff. Lucy is still in the shop. I don't know how, I don't know why. Lucy is still available with her tiny little hatchet band detail on her shoulder. Look at that face. She's ready to go out on the wasteland. Ready to go. A figure of myself? Yeah, wouldn't be that cool. Oh, there's also a cat. This little kitty cat. She's up for sale too. The big one already sold. This little one is still in there. Well, still. I just finished this guy. But yeah, the Juggacats, those are a popular item. There's one available, currently on sale. What else is in here? Lots and lots of merch. Lots and lots of merch. Look at this Christmas ornament. Or dot dot dot. Huh? He's got jokes. But anyway, yeah, that's what the shop is looking like. The shop is looking good. Lots of great stuff in the shop. But as you can see, things are selling. Things are selling. They are moving. And pretty much everything I paint is one of one. If you like it, you better grab it, because the chances of seeing it ever again are somewhere between slim and none. Closer to none. Okay. I think Josh should be dry, and we should be ready to style his hair back. And my daughter has not replied to my text. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's put Josh's hair back. Let's try to figure out. This hairline is wild. This hairline is wild. Such stupid. Oh my god. Oh god. I remember the 90s. I remember the 90s when hair was cut like this. I still haven't watched that, Doc. Obviously that was a big thing at the anime con that I worked at last weekend, and we had one of the voices. I don't know, whoever the main character is. She was there, the one with the purple hair. Yeah. Our drag show was K-pop Demon Hunter themed. It didn't make any sense to me, as I'd never seen K-pop Demon Hunter, but the crowd seemed to enjoy it a whole lot. Look at that guy. Yeah. Oh, Josh. Oh, Josh. That is wild looking. That is wild looking on camera. Oh, man. Oh, Josh. Josh, you adorable little goofball. Look at that guy. My goodness. I love it. I love it so much. I gotta figure this frog thing out. I gotta figure... Josh, other than clear coating him, this guy is definitely done. I believe so. Little Munchkin. I believe so. See, the thing with the anime voice actors is, once you kind of get into the, because there's only a couple of different production companies with anime. So once you kind of get in with one of those companies, your voice is going to end up in pretty much everything they produce. So a lot of the people that we had at the convention have been, I mean, like, for example, I think everybody that we had at our convention has done a voice for, like, One Piece, for example. Everybody's done a voice for One Piece. But yes, Hunter x Hunter, I do think there were some guys that did voices in Hunter x Hunter. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. Should we try? What is a good way to experiment with this frog? I don't know the anime. I've never watched Hunter x Hunter, so I couldn't tell you. I could tell you that Fra Bow from the original Gundam series, she was there. That means nothing to you, but that's what I care about. She was there. Yeah. Some of the voices from Attack on Titan were there. That was cool. But again, that's a huge anime. So there's, I don't know, 100 voice actors that have done Attack on Titan. We had 2 of them. You know? Yeah, you know who I'm talking about, Scrubby? Yeah. Bravo, she was there. Important character in the Gundam sphere. I don't think anybody at the con so okay. My Hero Academia, yes, I'm sure. I don't, Lil Munchkin, we had a lot of voice actors, and they did a lot of stuff. Was SpongeBob there? No, he wasn't. People that have done voices in SpongeBob, yes. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Fra Bow. So, Fra Bow.
Take about 5 to 10% off over there, squarely down.
Yeah, Doc. So as a benefit of me working for the convention, I am given a free autograph. It's one of the benefits that I get. But there's only so many for the different voice actors and actors. So I signed up for the actress that did Fra Bow, hoping to get her, which I did. I ended up getting her. But I talked to her manager or whoever that she had brought with her and asked, did she bring anything that she could sign from Gundam? Because I didn't have anything. Because I only found out that I got her autograph the day before. So I didn't have anything locked and loaded for her to sign. So I was hoping they had just an 8x10 that she could sign. And so she checked with the actress, and she had brought nothing from Gundam to sign. But she is one that has been in the industry, I mean, since the 80s. That's when Gundam started here in the States. So she's been in the industry for 40, almost 50 years, right? Something like that. So yeah, she has voiced, hundreds of characters, hundreds. And, some are pretty big names. So because she didn't have anything, I knew that she did other work too. And she did work on Invader Zim. And my youngest daughter and my oldest daughter are both Invader Zim fans. And so I gave my autograph ticket to my youngest daughter and let her go meet the actress and get her autograph on an Invader Zim thing. So that's cool. And that's the first autograph my daughter had ever gotten. So she was super excited about that. Still a little bummed that I didn't get my Fra Bow. That, it's pretty Gundam is a big thing to me. Huge thing to me. Who'd she voice? I don't know Invaders in Grim or Graham or something. She wears dark clothing and she is a girl. Hold on one second. Whoop. Whoop. Okay. Where's my mouse? There it is. Sorry, I'm trying to look up her name. Hey, what's up, Spoken? Yeah, let's see. Oh, crap. Let me just look up Invader Sim. Melissa Fawn is her name. She did the voice of Gaz, G-A-Z, Gaz. So yeah, I got her autograph, or my daughter. And just for the sake of conversation, Melissa Fawn. Let's see. Does this go to the right? Oh wait, that's the wrong. Okay, hold on. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. There we go. So here's Melissa Fawn. Oh yeah, she was in Cowboy Bebop also. That's pretty cool. So 223 oh, you can't read that. Shoot. Well, 223 voice credits. How do I... Can I shrink? That doesn't 223 voice credits. She has been doing this for a long time. More than likely, as I scroll through here, you're going to see something that you like. If you're a fan of anime, you might see something that you like and you go, oh my god, she was in that. Yeah, it's that kind of a situation. She has been in a ton of things. Yeah, it's this is what the job is like. She is deep into the job. Oh, there was no memo. It's Saturday spoken. I just hopped on. She was in Rugrats. How about that for one episode? Digimon. 49 episodes of Digimon. Cowboy Bebop. Like I said, huge fan of Cowboy Bebop. But if you go all the way down to the bottom, oh yeah, that's another thing she did. She was the voice of Hello Kitty, and she was in Sailor Moon. Pretty big. So now, yeah, see, we get into Mobile Suit stuff. So she was in Mobile Suit Gundam 1. Bravo. In 1981. This is the beginning of Gundam in America. It did not exist before this. This is the first ever. And this changed everything. Mech suits? We didn't do mech suits until this came over. And I was forever changed. I'm a huge Gundam fan. So to have somebody from the original cast, from the original Gundam, huge. The fact that she did not have anything to sign from Gundam, crushing. Crushing. Soul crushing. Broke my heart. But my youngest daughter's excited, so can't feel bad about that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and in that time, Scrubby, anime was not popular in the States. So the fact that they did Mobile Suit Gundam just a couple years after the Japanese release is kind of mind-blowing to me. Not kind of. It is absolutely mind-blowing to me. So I'm glad we got it. Yeah, see, that's what she has done a ton of anime work. A ton of anime work. You sold sweet potatoes. Huh? What? What? Sorry, I was in anime. Spoken? What? You're selling sweet potatoes? What are we talking about? What is that? That's wild. Wow, it's 4 o'clock. Oh, guys. I I'm having fun. Oh, you do work in produce. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah. Same here, Scrubby. Gundam Wing changed my life. I was aware of anime before Gundam Wing. I was aware of anime in the 80s. Oh, Swill's. We've come full circle. Swill is back. Anti-Deuce. Oh, haha. As opposed to Pro-Deuce. Yeah. He came back, not sure why. Why am I still here, Swill? I'm not sure about that either. 2.5 hours in. Swill, what do you think would happen if I painted this frog? You know? You ever painted a frog before? So the thing, the risky maneuver here is if I don't nail it on the first go, there's no going back. Yeah, it's fabric. It's a little stuffed guy. Troa Barton. Yeah. Yeah. I'm a obviously I'm a Hito Yui fan, but I'm also a big fan of Zex, the pilot of Tall Geese. That dude is dangerous. Super dangerous. Okay. Are we confident in ourselves enough to attempt painting this with acrylic paint? Yeah, Zex is a badass. Zex is a badass. He was flying with the Tall Geese was a, basically like a museum piece when he went up against the Gundam Wing pilots. Millardo, yeah. We're talking the nerd talk that I love. Nobody knows this language, man. Nobody. I talk about Gundam Wing and people gloss over. One of my favorite things. Dude, did I tell you I got a Tall Geese? Did I tell you I got a Tall Geese at the con? Should I run upstairs and grab my Tall Geese? You guys want to see this thing? Yeah, the Tall Geese. Yeah. Oh, we got an ad. Never mind. Okay, anyway. You want to see it? Okay, hold on. Let me hit my button here to take a break. I'll go pee. That'll help. I'm going to go pee. I'm going to go grab this thing. I'll be right back.
My life is a lie! My life is a lie! Somebody's gotta get stabbed! gotta pay the troll toll if you want to get into that boy's hole.
What diarrhea? There was never any diarrhea. Those are just rumors, man. All right, you ready? You ready to see this guy? It's not Bill, obviously. How about that action? Huh? How about that action? So usually on these boxes, it shows you like pictures of it. But this is actually a special edition. So it's the Tallgeese Flugel model from Endless Waltz. This is gonna sound stupid, but I spent $100 on this. But that was an incredible deal. Hey, Snickers is here. What's up? So yeah, this is master grade. This is very special. The fact that I got this thing is wild, especially at the price I paid. Get out of here, Frog. We just got into something way more serious. Way more serious. I thought about building this in stream, but this is going to take a week. This is such a big build. Yeah, 1/100th. Yeah. So if you try to buy this online, it's about 140. It was marked 120. I asked if they had any room on it, and the guy offered 100, and I was like, yeah, let's do it. If you've never done Gunpla before, it is so intricate, so detailed. Bandai just does incredible work. So it's a lot. It's a lot of pieces, lots of parts. This is not the old Camaro model that you built when you were a kid. This is hardcore model building. Gunpla is next level. And what's crazy about it is it's articulated. So once it's built, it moves. Like you can move a lot of things. Full articulation. Just they're super cool. I should have brought a built one down just so I could kind of show you what they look like once they're built. But I am so beyond stoked to own this, and I cannot wait to build it. Oh yeah, the stickers. So I don't know if you can see the decals that came with this one. I don't know if I'm going to use them or if I'm just going to try to paint. Although I can't do the tiny words. I think these are water slide also. Water slide is crazy. Yeah, those do look like water slide. That won't be as bad. But yeah, I don't even know if there is a piece count to it. I don't think Bandai really works that way. But if this was a Lego where they charge by the piece, this thing would be like a $2,000 thing. So many pieces. Oh, for the decals, yeah. Scrubby, we're gonna talk some real nerd here. Have you heard of the God Hand nips? The nippers? Oh yeah, there's definitely yeah. If this was a Lego, the price would be insane. But Bandai don't be like that. Still, the fact that I paid $100 for this is mind blowing, super mind blowing. That's what I get excited about. Y'all see me work on this stuff. This is fun and it's enjoyable. But that Gunpla is my jam. This is my hobby. This is what I do for me. Yes, Snickers, I am. Kid Jewel posted about it earlier. I've actually been talking about it today in the stream. Oh no. No. I'm surprised it wasn't 180 because, again, it was at a convention. You would think convention prices would have been higher. When I saw it was 120, I was like, oh my gosh, I need to jump on this. But then I felt like, you can't buy anything like that without asking, do you have any room on this? So he must have had it for a while. It's still crazy to me. I got it for $100. Crazy to me. Some of y'all may not appreciate that, but $100 for that is crazy. Crazy. You have 2 god hands? You nut job. Why do you need 2 of them? Holy crap. I have never had god hands. I've really debated buying a pair. They're so expensive. But I've seen the difference they make in the quality of their cut. And when we're talking nips, when we're talking nippers, so you know how models are, they come on their plastic frame with all their little pieces, and there's the little moldings, the little castings that hold them in the frame. Well, you have to cut those. Christina V was there. I met her. Yeah, she was cool. Christina V. Oh yeah, she's Hunter x Hunter. Yeah, I met Christina V. She's really nice. We talked for a little bit. She was super cool. Selling for $8,000. You probably could have brought your own poster and had her sign it for like $100. But yeah, so when you're cutting them out of the frames, if you stress the plastic, it'll stretch it, and it can change the color and shape, and it can just leave a scar on the plastic, and you have to avoid that at all costs. There's ways to do it, where you have to cut multiple times in different directions. We're losing viewers because I'm talking about Gunpla, but I don't care. You guys can suck on my butthole if you don't like Gunpla. I do, and it's my show. But yeah, God hand nips, they're so sharp, and they cut with such even pressure that it doesn't stretch the plastic, it cuts the plastic. And a lot of nippers, they'll stretch one side into the cut instead of cutting for both sides. Yeah. Fun fact. It's a fun fact. It's fun. It's a fact. It's a fun fact. All right. Back to Josh and his frog. Oh, OBS. Yeah, OBS is a great software. It takes a lot of work to set it up, but once you get it, it becomes easier. Well, I'm glad you took a nap, because I don't know if I can carry the interview tonight. I need to get off this stream so I can do some Kid Jewel research. Yeah, the initial setup, Shayna, is rough. Trying to understand OBS can be rough. But once you do, it gets a whole lot easier. All right. We gotta commit. We gotta commit. We gotta commit. We're gonna paint this. We're gonna paint this. Oh my God. I don't know why. I really feel like this is a mistake. I really feel like this is a mistake. I feel like this is a mistake. If I make any mistakes, there's no turning back. We are in it. We're in it. We're painting for Yes, it's a plush. Shayna, did you get your screen or your stream key? You have to input your stream key, or OBS isn't able to interact with your YouTube channel. All right, it's a start. It has begun. Oh my God. Oh my God. Because I never have Snickers. This is not a thing. Painting a plush is not a thing. It's not a thing, but we're making it a thing. I've never done this before. This is virgin territory. Never attempted by me. Okay, that's looking like something. Looking like something. It's got to stay focused. Stay in the pocket. Don't get cocky. Don't get cocky. And just keep our brush clean and our strokes going one direction. I think we'll be okay. Oh, now my daughter texts me back. I have black paint and fabric medium. What? I don't know what that means. Means. My daughter is more advanced than me. She's working some kind of magic that I mean, her fabric medium. So my daughter, my oldest daughter, she paints, she has painted. She doesn't do it. We tried to encourage her into doing this as a side hustle. But she has painted jean jackets. But obviously, denim is not quite the same as a plush frog. So whatever tools and utensils and products she has probably won't translate that well into what I'm doing right now. Plus, I absolutely don't even know what that text meant. I have black paint and fabric medium. Isn't the fabric itself is the medium, isn't it? Or is she saying she has something that she mixes in with her paint that makes it more accepting in fabric? But regardless, it's still, like I said, it wouldn't be the same. Denim wouldn't react the same as a plush frog. Well, that seems like a pretty decent little start. That's something. That is something. I don't know if it's good, but it's something. Definitely something. Okay. Oh, that mouth. That mouth is a very long stretch. And we're going to try to do black around that thing. Uh-oh. Oh, I think I'm wrong. It does look good so far. I feel like maybe we can skip the nose, maybe skip the eyebrows. just do the rectangles and the mouth, and I think we could get away with it. I think. That's probably a good idea, Snickers. Yeah, Jess probably has a good idea there. Yeah, Josh and his frog will definitely be in the shop. Thank you, Snickers. Really are flying in uncharted territory right now. My wife just tripped on the stairs. For Josh and the frog, not sure. I don't know how much it'll be to ship him. I don't have any boxes that he fits in. He doesn't fit in any of my standard boxes. It will probably... she's okay. She was giggling on her way up the stairs. I heard a bit of a clatter, and then I heard the laugh. I think she survived. I might have to list this at $100 just because I don't know how much shipping is going to be. Shipping right now is higher because of the holiday. So I had a thing I had to ship in an unusual box the other day. It was the Nativity. Which, thanks again, Snickers. And thanks for overpaying, because you actually saved me. Because the shipping was like $25, and that's with my discount. That's crazy. That's nuts. So without a discount, man, that probably would have been like a $40 ship, which is nuts. Nutty. Yeah, you really did save me by overpaying. Well, turns out not overpaying. The amount you paid was the amount it should have been listed at, but because I never listed it, ... you paid the right price. Hopefully it arrives safe and sound. I packed it really well, but you know how it is. You know how it is, and I put extra insurance on it because I know how it is. Hopefully we don't need that insurance. Because I'll never paint another one just like it. You know, I don't know if I'll ever find that exact piece ever again. Hey, that's not looking terrible, you know? That's not looking terrible. That's looking pretty good. That's looking pretty good. For a thing I've never done before, that is looking pretty good. Like, I can live with the way this is looking. I can live with this. I will say, though, this is definitely not the way to do this. If you're watching this and thinking this is a tutorial on how to paint plushes, this is not. This is me punk rocking my way into this. I'm kind of forcing it. Yeah, I'll put it back in the box and we'll all take a look at them. I should have done a before picture. I suck at that. I suck at content. I should have taken a before picture. I'll have to find one online of Josh and his frog in the box. There's probably one listed on eBay for way too much money. Oh, did you? That's awesome. Shovel. Snickers. Oh. I gotcha. Thanks, Snickers. All right, how does this look to y'all? Just need to go a little lower right here. I don't want to get too nutty. What do you guys think? I mean, it doesn't look perfect, obviously. And I wish I could come down on the chin a little bit more and kind of thicken that up, but I'm kind of afraid to be perfectly honest. Do you think... I don't want to lose the nostrils. I think if I painted the nose, we would lose the nostrils. I think less is more in this situation. I think that looks good as is, as a violent frog. Wish I hadn't gotten so much paint out now. I squirted a lot of black in the little tub there. I do that a lot. Do this with your son every night. That's a Tim and Eric quote. Okay, let's I won't wire it down because I'll need to put some clear coat on Josh. But we'll just we'll kind of set them in the tray. Put the tray back in the box carefully. And we'll try to recreate what this looks like. I don't know how, so the frog, like I said, was stitched in. You can see the strings, the thread that stitched him in. So I don't know if I'm going to try to stitch him back in. Josh was wired in. Oh my God. This is kind of the best thing ever. I kind of love this. Okay. All right. Let's try to slide it back in the box carefully. Oh my God. Here we go. Actual God hand? Gotta get us there this way. Okay. All right. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my word. It's Josh and his Juggalo frog pal. Oh my God, the light here. Let's try this angle. We'll swap cameras. We'll try it like this. How about that? Oh my God. Permission granted, JR. Permission granted. Oh my gosh. That is so... Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, I think I will put a maybe right here in this corner. Oh my god. Yeah, if you want to, whatever, if you guys want to do clips or screen grabs or whatever, help yourselves. You never need permission for that, by the way. If you ever want to do clips and create your own shorts, just tag me or whatever. But any promotion is good promotion. Even if you're saying this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen, that's still getting me out there. And I am here for it. Oh, wow. Yeah, we just clean this plastic up. And this, my God, is probably really is one of the best things I've ever done. I agree with whoever said that. This probably is one of the best things I've ever done. That is legit. The original packaging, too, just makes it that much better. This is insane. This is...
Job's done.
And it's gone.
This is one of my favorite things that I have...
Great job.
Thank you. This is, without a doubt, one of the favorite things I have ever made. This is so stupid that it's awesome. And I'm so glad that we took a break from the gnome to paint Josh. Josh turned out to be the best thing ever. Oh my God. All right, well, I'm going to spend about an hour making content based off of Josh now. Yeah, totally worth it, JR. We don't get the F-bomb very often, but Josh earned an F-bomb in the chat. No doubt about that. My God, look at that. I'm just looking at it on screen. This, it doesn't get better. I don't even care who you are. This doesn't get any better, man. I think anybody could put this on their shelf and just be like, yeah, that's mine. That's mine. Oh my God. Yeah. All right. I gotta clear coat Josh's face, get them all wired back in the thing, figure out how we're going to keep the frog down. Obviously I can't clear coat the frog. But I'm guessing this is all going to stay in the box anyway, so nobody's going to rub the paint off. It should be fine. But yeah, thank you for hanging out with me while we did this. This is why I do this. Moments like this where I can just see, holy crap, this is cool. It really, this validates and vindicates everything I do. Moments like this. So yeah, thank you for hanging out for all 3 hours of this insanity to get us here. Totally worth it. This is better than cleaning up my space. And shout out to the fan that sent me the box of junk that he was going to throw away. He sent it to me instead. And that's how we got Josh. That is the carnival providing. This is magic. I would have never bought one of these, you know? Never would have bought one of these. Wait, did you say 9 p.m. Eastern? Snickers? Hold on.
Great job.
Let's not go anywhere. Thank you. Snickers. The flyer says 8 p.m. Eastern. That Kid Jewel is promoting and I promoted. 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. Just FYI. So, ooh, hot ham and cheese. Oh, ooh. I'm gonna go listen to some Kid Jewel. Package this thing up. So Snickers, that yes means that the promoted time is the correct time. You just said the wrong one. Thank you, Scrubby. All right. I do love y'all. Thank you again for hanging out with me today. Thank you for dealing with my insecurities and weirdness. Swill is trying to get into my shorts. Swill, did you see Josh? Did you see the final product? Look at this thing. Did you see this guy? Look at that guy. Well, this might be the best I've ever done. This might be the best I've ever done. I did do one other doll before, now that I think about it. It was a Christmas doll, and it was really good. That one turned out really good. All right, anyway. Love you guys. Thanks again. Probably won't stream tomorrow. We'll probably be on Daisy tonight after the interview with DJ Snickers. 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. DJ Snickers, Underground Wicked Radio, co-host me, interviewing Kid Jewel. Let's try not to make it go too late tonight. I'm sure you don't have a problem with that, Snickers. I'm sure you're tired. But yeah, I'll see you guys at the Underground Wicked Radio stream. And if I don't stream tomorrow, I'll see you all Monday. Regular Jug time, regular Jug channels, right here on YouTube, Kick, and Twitch. And if you're on YouTube, don't forget to pop a thumbs up on the stream, please and thank you. I would appreciate that. And now, this is a rarity. Let's go raid somebody on Twitch. It won't be JR. We can try to find another friend of ours and show some love elsewhere. So yeah. Thanks again for hanging out. I'll see y'all later. Go eat some dinner. Go have a good poo. Just go relax for a little bit. And then I'll join you back here later. All right? Love you guys. Bye.
It's another Jugga task piece done. In this beautiful dungeon. Shovel's day for another masterpiece done. Would you be back tomorrow? Could you be back tomorrow? Much clown love to everyone. And goodbye till we come back again. Could we come back again? Woo, woo, woo.
Wait, is that theme music? Credits? What are you guys doing? Why are you here? The show's over. Get out of my dungeon, you bunch of weirdos.